this is the 6 most effective kettlebell exercises for men over 40, why you should do them, how to do them, and how they're going to benefit you. Let's jump into it. All right, so the 6 kettlebell exercises are, I'll list them and then I'll go through each one. The first one's going to be the kettlebell deadlift. All right, the kettlebell deadlift. And then we have the kettlebell swing, the kettlebell goblet squat, the get up, which is its own unique exercise. Nothing like it. I'll jump into that in a minute. Then you have the kettlebell clean and press, and then topping it off with the kettlebell snatch. All right, those are your top 6. This is why each one's going to benefit you. This is why it's one of the most effective top 6 exercises, kettlebell exercises you could do if you're over 40 or if you're approaching 40. This is an exercise, a list that I want you to listen to and watch. I'm going to show you why these are effective for you. All right, so we have our deadlift. So the kettlebell deadlift. A deadlift in itself is a great exercise for total body strength. You're not just training your legs. You're training your core, you're training your back, your traps, your lats. Everything's working when you're doing the deadlift. When you're doing a kettlebell deadlift, it allows you to create more range of motion or more range to come down into that deadlift, all right? And the great thing about with the kettlebell is the bell's right in your center versus a barbell. It can be a little bit complex. Barbell deadlift is its own, but the kettlebell deadlift allows you to hinge into that position and power up into that strong deadlift. As you can see, I'm having to pick the bell up from the ground. My glutes are engaged, my quads, my hamstrings, my core, my back, everything has to engage to stand up tall as I power up into that deadlift. All right, and as you come down, you're having to stabilize the other way down. Reverse, and you power it up. All right, so making sure to do the deadlift correctly, you want to make sure when you set up, the bell is by your heels, so you're reaching back into it. So if you look from the side here, you can't see the bell. That's what you want, but you want to be able to hinge down, pick that bell up, pat those shoulders, stand up tall, power it through. Glutes, abs, everything's firing, all right? Power breathe. Just like that. That's the kettlebell deadlift. Excellent exercise for total body strength, like I said, but at the same time, it also leads you into our next exercise, which is the kettlebell swing. So the kettlebell swing, so much about the kettlebell swing. It's an athletic builder, fat burner, strength builder, conditioner, all with just doing the kettlebell swing. One of my favorite kettlebell exercises is the kettlebell swing, and I'm going to tell you why right now. As in addition to what I just mentioned, the swing is a fat burner, athletic builder, strength builder, conditioner, but you can do it, as one of my favorites, with one bell in around 20 minutes or so. You can get your swings in 50, 60, 70, 100 swings, knock them out, be done with your workout, knowing that you trained for strength, because remember the kettlebell deadlift and the swing are that same power exercise. The only difference is you're still deadlifting it, but the bell's moving in a different direction. Instead of up, it's moving forward in that swing. So it's still the deadlift movement. But this time, you have a moving weight, which causes the weight to be even more than it is, but it also challenges you cardiovascular-wise. It's a great conditioner. Like I said, it's going to elevate your heart rate. It's just going to burn more calories, burn more fat, and get you stronger because you're moving a weight through space. All right. The kettlebell swing is, again, one of my favorites, which goes hand in hand with the deadlifts. You want to get the deadlift down, learn the swing, and then you can progress from there. All right, so the swing, excellent exercise. I have a video on how to I break that down, how to do the two-arm swing and the deadlift. I'll link all these videos in the comments, be here or in the description after this. You can check those out. I go really in depth on each one. All right. The next one's going to be the goblet squat. So a squat in itself is an excellent exercise for leg strength, but it's also core strength. And because it is a front squat, it's in front of you, the goblet squat you have to engage your core so you don't fall forward. All right, so the difference between a back squat and a front squat, the bar's on your back. You can get away with not engaging your abs, and you can be squatting just like that. I mean, trust me, I used to do barbell back squats. Great exercise, great strengthener, but you can get away with not having to activate your abs. You shouldn't, but you can. With the goblet squat, the bell, the weight's in front. So you have to keep that bell here, else you know what? You're gonna fall forward. So your abs have to engage. So it looks like this. Okay, abs tight. And my abs are firing here just to keep that weight where it is and keep me from falling forward. And as I pull down, I'm engaging my core, my legs are working, everything's working to stabilize this weight, even my upper back. My traps, my lats, everything's firing to stabilize this bell. As you power it through, everything's firing, everything's activated. You're training your entire body with the kettlebell goblet squat. All right, let's move on to the next one, the get up. All right, so the kettlebell get up, one of my favorites, because for one, it's a very unique exercise. All right, you're gonna get stronger, you're gonna build strong, resilient, bulletproof, really strong shoulders. I say bulletproof, but really resilient shoulders, so that you don't have shoulder injuries, because it really helps to develop and strengthen the stabilizers, the rotator cuff, the rear delts, everything, because your body's moving through that range of motion through the get up. It's a challenge. You're moving through different planes of motion, and meanwhile your core has to engage, your legs are working, you're getting a lunge in at the same time, and you're teaching your body how to move well, so that later on, as you get older, you can move better. Whether it be playing sports, playing with your kids, playing with, doing just active things outside, you're able to move better because the get-ups helps you move better overall and do it in a strong way, meaning you'll develop strength, but also you're able to become resilient and resistant to those movements so you don't pull something bending over or trying to rotate a certain way. The get-up, that's why I love the get-up, because it goes through each one of these exercises, these movements, and it strengthens it. So let's break down. Let me show you how to do the get up. All right, so the get up. I have a whole dedicated video on breaking down the get up. I'm gonna just go through it. And I want you to pay attention to the different movements that I go through and how everything kind of moves around as I come up and I come down through the get up. All right, so the setup, of course, for the get up is important. You wanna have the bell on your side. You wanna come to this side. You're rolling the bell here. Move a little closer here. Rolling the bell. All right, pressing up. All right, bell's activated, weights on, shoulders are activated. I'm trying to stabilize my chest. My right chest is actually working here, all right? I come into the side part of the get up, all right? I'm gonna roll onto this hand, all right? Actually, you know what? I am going to change this way so you can see the actual movement here. All right, so roll up. All right, from here, I'm driving onto this hand. Again, right here, the get up, the roll up part of the get up is very ab intensive. If you do it right, it's a roll, it's not a crunch, but you're using your abs to get right into this position. Right, and then from here, coming onto that hand, again, I'm activating, my lats are working, my shoulder is stabilizing this bell, my abs are engaged, my chest is up, my back, my stabilizers, my traps, all right? Then I sweep, and then you're into the hinge position part of the get up. My lats are working, my abs are still engaged, my obliques are firing as I hinge into this position here, okay? And then you can sweep the foot down, or I like sweeping it around, protect that knee, sweeping it around, and then you're in the lunge position, all right? Lunge is a great exercise, overhead lunge, shoulders firing, legs working, back legs working. As you come up into the lunge, just like that, all right? And then now you have to reverse the process, all right? So we're gonna reverse the process, all right? So what you're doing, you're gonna step back, abs tight, glutes firing, you come down, all right? You come around. The slower the better with this exercise. You hinge down, come back here, you roll, and you roll into it, all right? And then you set it down. All right, making sure you have enough room. I won't sit the wall there. So that's the kettlebell get up. One of my favorite exercises. That's something I recommend you do and you start doing, you start with the light belt. I started with the shoe. I didn't even start with the weight. You have to get the movement down, but you're gonna experience many benefits with the get up if you stick with it and start adding weight and do it safely, effectively. And if you want coaching on that, let me know in the comments below. Again, I have a video on that right here, how to do the get up. Break it down from step to step. Check that out in the description. All right, let's go to the next one. So, clean and press. All right, so the kettlebell clean and press is an excellent exercise that combines a ballistic, which is the clean, which is a power movement. All right, so a clean and a press, you combine those two exercises. The press is the strength exercise. It's a strength and it's a grind exercise, pressing it overhead. All right, so those exercises could be separated. I like to combine them because I like to do cleans and presses as a good combination together as one exercise, because then it allows you to get your cardio with the clean, again, conditioner, ballistic exercise, and you're strengthening with the press. And the press in itself is a full body exercise. You're not just sitting on the bench doing dumbbell presses, all right? You're sitting down. You're not sitting up, you're standing up and you're engaging your abs, your glutes, your quads. Everything's engaged as you press that bell overhead. As with any kettlebell exercise, it's total body. And when you combine the two, the clean, the press, you got your conditioning, you got your cardio, you got your full body strength, all wrapped into one, right? It looks just like this. Then you press, you control it down, and you re-clean. Taking your time, controlling it. Abs, everything's firing. My glutes, my heart rate's elevating as I re-clean. I continue that. I could do ladders. You could do different things, right? Making sure each clean is good, because that translates to each strong press. And you repeat that sequence for as many reps as you're doing, right? Always setting down safely, all right? Woo! Get your heart rate up. Hold on, give me a second. So, let's shake it out here. Clean and press, one of my favorite exercises to do in it itself, or you could combination with different exercises, maybe the swing, maybe the goblet squat to add some type of squat. The clean's a curl or a hinge clean, and the press is a press. It's a vertical press, and the squat is a squat. So anyway, I'm not going too in depth on that. I like to combine different sequences of those, but the clean press in itself can be an exercise that you do. Clean press, do a couple ladders of those, you're good to go. It's a good exercise. Short workout, one bell, that's how you can do it. And last, we have the infamous kettlebell snatch. I say infamous because this is an exercise, if you just do it by itself, it can strip body fat, get you leaner, get you stronger, and it's going to take your conditioning to the roof. Why is it so effective? Because you're taking a bell from the ground all the way overhead, all that range of motion, forcing that power from the ground overhead. It takes a lot of energy, takes a lot of strength, takes a lot of consistent, of course you're doing reps, so consistent repetitions, which is going to, like I said, burn fat, get you stronger, get you better by adding that volume in for the reps. Because usually you do like 5 to 10 snatches or so per side. And this is an extra exercise you can do on its own that includes the hinge part. So remember the deadlift, like the swing, you have that hinge, you have that power, but you're having so much power, having to generate so much power that the bell comes up enough so you can snatch it overhead. And speaking at the overhead snatch part, you're bring it up, and as you punch it through, you're pressing overhead. What happens when you press? You activate your shoulders and your triceps. Overhead press. All right. Snatch is the next exercise, a little bit more intermediate. You want to learn the deadlift, the swing, 2-arm swing and the 1-arm swing first, and then you can go to the kettlebell snatch. But it's something I definitely recommend that you start doing as well. Of course, with a coach, with coaching, if you want guidance on that, let me know. Again, I have a video on how to do the snatch. I break it down. I actually have separate parts to that. You can check that out here. If you want coaching on that, let me know. I'd love to help you out with that. Let me show you how to do kettlebell snatch. All right, so again, bell's coming from the ground overhead. You're having to bring that bell, instead of coming forward like an one-arm swing, you're pulling it up, you're redirecting the energy, and you're snatching it overhead. All right, looks like this. Just like that. And then you snatch it down. And you continue your reps to the other side, or you keep doing the reps that you planned. That was 5 reps. I got my heart rate up. Generally, you go for 5 to 10 reps with the kettlebell snatch. Again, an exercise you can do all by itself. It's a full body exercise. Legs, glutes, core, shoulders, abs, triceps. You can do it in a short amount of time. And that wraps up my 6 top exercises for men over 40. Let's go back to them again. We got the deadlift. We got the kettlebell swing, 2-arm swing. We got the goblet squat. We got the get up. The get up is its own. It's a lot of work with the get up. So check out the video on the get up. I'll show you how to do that later. So I don't want to take too much time here. I just want to get to it. You saw my get up. Rewatch it, and if you want to watch the video on how to do the get up, it's right here. And then we have your clean and press. Clean, press, and then you just re-clean the bell. You repeat for as many reps as you can, remembering that each clean, better the press. You channel energy up, press it overhead. All right? And then, lastly, the kettlebell snatch, power exercise, power movement. One of my favorites. Well, these are all my favorite, but something about the kettlebell snatch that I really enjoy. Maybe it's a challenge. That's one of the reasons it's such a great exercise. Real quick, again, just like this. And those are them, guys. Those are them 6 exercises, men over 40, top kettlebell exercises, top 6 for men over 40. These are the ones that you should start with. If you did these 6 foundational exercises, you'd be good to go. You just get stronger at each one. You add weight, you add kettlebells, or you add the weight to the bell. You add reps, you add sets. This is what a cornerstone of my training is based on, what I've done for over 10 years now. And it works. Trust me, it works. So thanks you for watching my video. Comment below what you thought of this video. Also, if you have any questions on the exercises, on kettlebell coaching, on training, also put that in the videos, the comments below as well. I'll get back to you ASAP, get you going strong on your training journey with kettlebells to get stronger, to get fit, to get that fat off, to get that weight off, to get you to be your best and strongest self with the kettlebell training, just like I have over the past, well, for me, it's been 10 years. I've been enjoying the journey and coaching and training and teaching people just like yourself how to do it correctly and safely. All right. Share this with anyone that you can know could benefit from this video. The top kettlebell exercises, most effective kettlebell exercises for men over 40. I want to spread the word of these foundation exercises for guys over 40 who want to get fit, want to get strong. I want to do it at home, anywhere in here, like a garage gym, wherever, with one bell. You could do it right on this channel. So share that. I'd appreciate that. And real quick, before I go, there's always a time when you're going to be short on time. So I have a 10-minute full body kettlebell workout that's absolutely free that you could do, of course, with what else but one kettlebell. Pick that up here, absolutely free, right here. Grab that so you never have an excuse why you can't do a workout. You just get it done in 10 minutes with this workout right here. You always want to work out in your pocket, on your phone, that you can press play and just crank it out. All right, otherwise, have an awesome day. Train strong. I'll see you in the next video. Remember, each of these exercises, I have a video that goes in depth on these. I'll have those in the description. Check those out, learn them. And if you have any questions, let me know in the comments as well. Again, get after it, train strong, expect success, know what you want, get stronger, get fitter, focus on what you want, get after it one day at a time, be consistent, and that's how you're gonna get there. Have an awesome day, train strong.